It's a big humanitarian catastrophe in Syria. In 2017, Donald Trump went to Plan B, which is an economic warfare against the country, and imposed draconian sanctions on the country into extent that the people would be shocked and the humanitarian and the livelihood conditions would be crumbled into extent that the people would revolt against the government and replace it with a pro-American government. So we have to know that this background for 12 years, there were two types of warfare against the people. One is a military warfare, and then it's an economic warfare. And now we have a huge natural disaster that hit Syria. And after 4 days of huge campaigns on social media outlets, on traditional media outlets and mainstream media by Syrian activists, Syrian commentators, it seems that the United States wants to just suspend the unilateral coercive measures. We have to know these sanctions are illegal because they are not authorized by the United Nations.
When you look at statements by politicians, I think a lot of people tend to just overlook them or just glance through them. But there's a lot of important language, or at least there's a lot of important subtext in the way things are worded. And what I noticed about the way Western leaders talked about this crisis, they said, like, we're going to help our ally Turkey, and we're going to give them all the supports and blah blah blah. Sending the list of things they're going to give, and we're going to help Syria. It's like just a little tag at the end mentioning it, as if Syria is just an afterthought, and as if its people don't matter as much as other people in the world. The United States is stealing the oil wealth of the country, destroying the economy, and then when it loses this, to impose sanctions on these people, almost as if you just hate them, and it's just evil.